I'm really excited about hopefully getting accepted and going.
For CU junior Madigan Naylor, studying abroad is the next step in her academic career.
I'm hopefully going to Rennes in France. I've wanted to go to France for a long time. I have a French minor, so I'm hoping to become really fluent in the language when I go.
Each year, hundreds of CU students trade in campus life for a global adventure. But with adventure comes risk.
Revolution that took place primarily in Egypt, where we had 4 students who were living in Cairo. And when the State Department, we watched this very closely, when they issued a travel warning for Egypt, then it became mandatory that we would evacuate the students. So we canceled the program, worked with the State Department, and worked with our insurance provider to evacuate the students to safe havens in Europe.
For student safety abroad, preparation is key.
My study abroad group had an orientation at CU before we even left, and then on the first day when we all got together, I went to Barcelona, Spain. We had an orientation. One of the topics that was heavily covered was safety.
I know the basic things like watching my drink, not putting it down, not telling anyone where I live, and not to walk home alone at night and stuff, but I'm sure there's a lot that I need to learn.
But being safe while studying abroad takes more than just looking both ways before crossing the street. From checking fire detectors to installing personal security systems and even planning an evacuation route, there are many steps that students should take when they get overseas.
We encourage students to be mindful of the laws of the host country regarding drugs and alcohol, and just to remain safe, understanding that when bad things do happen and crimes occur, for instance, it's usually associated with some coming out of a bar or consumption of alcohol and maybe making some bad judgments.
I think what's important too is to talk maybe to a local if you can about safety. I stayed with a family in Barcelona, and so I kind of asked my host mom what was safe, what was maybe not a good idea, or if there were areas I should or shouldn't be in.
It's ultimately up to the individual to take safety into their own hands.
The word is responsibility that I like to see come to mind, that students take responsibility for their own actions.
Reporting for News Team Boulder, Lauren Kanabe.